Well, thanks for staying with us. You're still watching Newsnight here on Arise News. With me, I'm Maka Ude.
And I am Christian Ogodo.
Now, a candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the November 6th Anambra State governorship poll, Valentine Ozigbo, has described the exclusion of the party from the INEC list as temporary. Ozigbo is assuring the people of the state that he is still in the governorship race. Well, he says INEC's reliance on a court order for not publishing his name as a candidate in the race was a matter of procedure and is temporary. Well, he claims that the PDP has mobilized resources to ensure that the order is vacated to enable INEC to update its records with his name published.
And for more discussions on the INEC list of candidates for the Anambra governorship polls, we're now joined by Chika Okwunuga, a legal practitioner and former senior special assistant on legal matters to the Anambra State Governor, Willie Obiano. Very warm welcome.
Thank you.
Well, you can see the whole confusion already in Anambra State. The governorship polls is just about 3 or 4 months away. Why do we always have this kind of brickbat in the southeast, in Anambra particularly, when it comes to elections?
Well, Anambra is an interesting state and is not unexpected. When election comes up like this, you see a lot of people coming up with different interests and all that. But the bottom line is that what is currently on in Anambra State is worth talking about. You know, first of all, I would like to commend the INEC for obeying and respecting the court judgment from Jigawa. Primary election has been held in Anambra State on the 1st of July.
Jigawa State.
Jigawa State.
Anambra is, wanting to, get a new governor, and somebody is going to Jigawa State to procure.
Listen, the issue in Jigawa is not about the election of Anambra State, but determining who is the authentic national chairman of ABGA. And ABGA is a national party. So any court in Nigeria can entertain that.
Very well said.
Thank you. So now, what I was talking about is that what INEC did by respecting the court order is a welcome something. The jubilation over there in Anambra State, even the burial of Gubernatorial's mother could not even stop people from jubilating, because this is what people have been expecting. People have prayed and labored for someone who is going to salvage the situation of ABGA. And as God will have it, the primary is held on the 1st of July by Jude Okeke, produced Chika Okwunuga, who is the authentic candidate of ABGA, and people are happy with that.
Well, who you call the authentic candidate of ABGA, for some other people it's different, because some would say there was a primary election and Chukwuma Soludo was actually elected as the candidate of the party.
As at the time that Chukwuma Soludo was elected as candidate of the party, the then national chairman, Victor Oye, was not the national chairman.
You know what, beyond all of this, bickering and all that is going on in terms of the parties, let's look at the fact that, all of this is happening even before we get to the polls.
Yes.
And let's look at how this really affects the choices of the people to actually elect
exactly
their leaders, where we're seeing the locals actually play that role.
Exactly the point I was trying to make. Chukwuma Okwunuga is the rightful candidate in ABGA. And he is the authentic candidate. And he is the people's choice. People have prayed and labored for. He is the authentic candidate. And people are happy he's around. People are happy that INEC respected the court judgment and made and produced it and published his name in the INEC list.
But INEC National Commissioner for Voters Education and Information just said here, to the best of INEC's knowledge, there was no faction in ABGA when ABGA conducted its governorship primaries that produced Soludo. Where is this coming? Where is this coming from?
When we are talking about not having a faction, we are talking about that Jude Okeke has no person that he can call, that there's no other faction apart from Jude Okeke. Jude Okeke is the authentic candidate because he was produced by the NEC. NEC suspended some persons who are trying to cause confusion in the party, and NEC produced Jude Okeke as acting national chairman.
But INEC never attended the primaries.
No. INEC was there on the primaries on the 1st of July. INEC was there, present, well represented. The security agencies were represented. the party people were represented.
You speak with so much confidence. Are you a member of ABGA?
I have been an ABGA card member.
Okay, I ask you that. I ask you this because are you not worried that all of this legal situations right now might actually affect your party in that November 6th election, and you might lose that seat, seats that you've held for a long time? Because I do know that Chukwuma Soludo will not sit down.
Not when people have spoken. The people have spoken. You can go to any court. They can keep on going from one court to the other. But I can assure you one thing will always happen. They will end up doing what? Getting the same result. The result they got from the one they went to Jigawa, because they actually went to Jigawa to test the competency, to check whether they are still on ground. But unfortunately, the court told them you're not on ground. You are not the national chairman. The Congress, the so-called convention you claim that produced you was never done, was done in a defiance to court order. The court ordered that the Congress of 2nd, 3rd, and 6th of May 2019 should be obeyed. And that was what produced Edozi Njoku. You went just a day before the expiration of the ward state and the local government, the ward local government and the state schools. You went and conducted and held a fake meeting with your friends, and you called that a NEC meeting on the 14th. And their term expires on the 15th. You now shifted the primaries, knowing fully well that having seen that the primary of the Congress of the 2nd, 3rd, and 6th of May will not favor you and produce your second tenure as the chairman, you now went and convened a committee of your friends, and you shifted the convention to 19th, 20th, and 21st of.
And this was to the knowledge of the leader of the party.
Yes, this was after the expiration.
The governor of Anambra State,
one of the things he did was to do what? To nullify the BOT, to nullify the BOT, and then the consequences of that High Court in Kwale, or an order from High Court in Kwale, asking you to obey what? The Congress which you fixed. You fixed a Congress for 2nd, 3rd, and the 6th, and you fixed the convention for 31st in Owerri. But you went ahead to conduct what you call a sham convention in Oka. Why going to Oka when you fixed it in Owerri? Why using a list of 19, 20, and 21st of May? When those people you claim to have emerged from the list, they have lost their stay in office. Their stay in office terminated on the 15th. And you conducted a Congress on the 19, 20, and 21. That is that. All these are the kind of, these are part of irregularities we are seeing in the party. And since 2018, 2019, the man that called himself the national chairman has been causing a lot of issues in the party, and that he looked as if the party is dwindling. He looked as if the party is going to comatose. That was why the people said no. Even the leadership of the party national, they said no. You can't continue with this. You have been enjoying the privilege, even though you're not the national chairman. You've been enjoying the privilege of someone that has been protecting you. But now we can't allow this to continue. If we should, the party will go into extinction. We have labored so much for the party. Since 2002, the party has lasted for over 16 years. Have you ever wondered the reason why APGA has not produced a governor of another state? How many years will it take a party to eventuate to another state?
I was just coming to that.
Yes.
I mean,
it's because of this kind of irregularities.
Since its creation, almost 20 years ago,
yes,
APGA is embroiled in
one
leadership
and that is why we are happy.
National
that is why we are happy. That is why we are happy that Right Honorable Chukwuma Omoji has been produced and his name published. What? Because he is the only one that can ensure that APGA cuts across the whole of 5 states in the southeast. For a start,
we'll wait and see what the court says, because I do know that this is not the last of this issue that we'll hear about. We'll have to say
every aggrieved person has the right to
absolutely.
And just before I conclude, please.
No, we're out of time. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry, please.
So
Please, we're out of time.
Thank you.